Welcome to 5 Good Minutes. 5 Good Minutes is a short video series where we highlight the extraordinary work of our neighbors and our heroes. Today we're going to be talking to Jennifer Paradis, Executive Director of the Beth-El Center.
We are an organization that supports people experiencing homelessness and hunger in the greater Milford community, and have been doing so for the past 40 plus years. Two really stand out in my mind. One was, so we had a, and he's still a very active part in our community. We had an individual who, older adult, his partner passed away. He wasn't the person that really handled the finances at home, and so when his partner passed, and he was just really lost. He was really lost, and not sure where to go next. Someone had directed him here, and quite frankly, the whole community, because we are a community here, right? We have staff, we have volunteers, we have guests, but we do all wrap around each other. We're small and mighty. And so the community really fell in love with him, and adopted him as our grandfather, right? And so it was such an important piece for everybody to see him succeed in the ways that he wanted to, which was for him just to find a very small unit, very small apartment that he could manage on his own, that he could cook the food that he wanted to cook because he was a cook here, and quite frankly, be alone and age and have stability. And I remember, and we have a little ceremony when people leave to go to their housing. We put on some celebration music. They have a house where they get to put their name on, and they put the name on their board, and they're one of the many people that have graduated from our programs. And the whole community showed up for him. The whole community showed up for him. Volunteers that, this was on a Thursday, the Monday, community kitchen volunteers showed up, our staff showed up, people that were off that day, and everybody just cheered for him because, this is a really important moment for folks to go from, really struggling to have the stability to a next step. But next steps are scary, right? It's like starting all over again, in a different plane. And he was just beaming, because when he got here, he was alone, right? And the reason why he was coming here was because he didn't have the social support that he needed. And he was leaving here with truly 100 people. I was in tears. It was just the most amazing thing. What I find most rewarding is that I work with people, our staff, our volunteers, and our guests that know way more than I do. We are a collection of folks who are incredibly passionate about both what we do and who we are. And I see innovation, I see creativity, I see just grit, and most of all, a commitment to one another. Unlike anything that I've experienced in any other role that I've been in. I feel supported when I walk into the center, right? I feel supported as a person. I feel supported as a leader. And in turn, I give that support to staff, volunteers, and guests, right? Our tribe. And so I love that about us. I love that, yes, we are darn serious about the work that we do. Yes, you will come here and you will get the best practices of the sector that we are in. But you will also get kindness. You will also get joy. You will also get community. You will also get all those other things because that's just humanity, right? That's who we are. It's taken me a long time to touch it, to understand it. And then I kind of stopped trying to name it and just knew that when I walk in the building, I smile. And if I look at the building, look at the front door when people are walking in, they smile too, right? So, yeah.